Hi, my name is Marcia, and I've had a lot of people asking about my van. So today we're going to take a closer look. Come on in, let's check it out. Oh, so today we're going to be touring my van, Bali. Bali stands for Strong Woman. So let's go take a look. So when I first started thinking about doing van life, I went online and found a lot of inspiration, and I really wasn't finding what I was looking for. And so I just went and got a piece of paper out and started sketching my idea and sent it to Paul and Drifter Vans, and they just started coming together with the vision that I had, because I really wanted to utilize, I needed it to be really functional, and I wanted to utilize this space to really maximize the functionality of it. So I love the layout. I'm getting a lot of feedback about the layout, and so I'm excited to share this with you. So one of the things I wanted was a twin bed, and I wanted it elevated like you see here, because I wanted to really maximize the space underneath. And I had them do the built-in bookshelf in the back, which is awesome. And of course the window comes in handy, and they did the beautiful custom blinds, which are really nice. And as you can see, I have plenty of room for everything I need, storage-wise. So there are steps and a handle that you can use to get up on the bed, but what I actually do is I have this storage ottoman, and I just use it to get up on the bed. Easy peasy. If I could change one thing, I would have moved this. So I love the storage, but this, at least this one piece, I would have put it against the back. So, I mean, it works, but I get a little claustrophobic with this cabinet right here. But I do love the twin bed. It's just me traveling in it. And underneath, I have, you can't really tell, but there's a lot of room for storage, which was important to me. And you'll see in the back later that I have room for my paddleboard. I have all kinds of toys that I wanted to bring. That's why I wanted to raise this up so I would have more space. Back here next to the bed, I had them place the shower, and I love it. It's awesome. It's pretty and functional. You're not going to take a long, luxurious shower, but it gets the job done. And so I put this in the back, and Drifter Vans had some awesome ideas. They shifted it over slightly so that there would be room. I mean, from a design perspective, they needed to, but then also it allowed me to have these extra built-in cubbies, and they go all the way back. So you have deep storage for all kinds of things. So, and then I was really a stickler for having extra hooks and things for hanging, things like hats or blankets, towels, clothes, whatever. Functionality and storage was very, very important to me. And so they added these baskets, and then back here, I added a mirror, but they added this little shelf with hooks on it so that I can, just hanging up day to day, your robe or your towel. So, I mean, they added all of the extras that I was looking for. These heavy duty hooks, the bookshelf they made for me, the spice rack. Back here, we have all of the electrical components. So this is my kitchen and my workspace. So over here, I have, I use these baskets just to cut down on noise and things sliding around. But I have all kinds of space for coffee cups, dishes, and these pull out. They're really heavy duty. And this is my pantry. And up here is just more storage space. So this works out really handy. If I were to design it again, I would have moved this up front just to make this whole space open up a little more. I have more than enough. I mean, I can take half the stuff out of here. I really don't need it, but it's nice to know that I have the space. And under the sink, just more storage. I have the butcher block countertops, which are beautiful. I have a propane stove, 2-burner stove. I love the sink. I've seen so many RVs and the sink is like so shallow, and this is a nice deep sink. So that's really nice. And initially we had the bench on this side, but I wanted to be able to sit here and open the door, and while I'm working or eating, I can, you know, look outside and check out the view. So that's really beautiful when that's all open. And this is my refrigerator. Here I have an extra pop-up countertop space, which really just almost doubles my size in countertop space, which is really nice. This is where I sit and do my work. I do a lot of my Zoom calls, my one-on-one coaching from this space right here. I love the lagoon table. It's very functional. It's I had Drifter Vans custom paint it for me. I think it's very beautiful. And when I'm working, this is where I spend most of my time. I'm sitting here, it's comfortable, it's beautiful, and I usually have the door open wherever I'm sitting. I spend a lot of time at the beach, and it's just, what a great office space. You know, can't find that in many places. So storage space is very important to me. I wanted to have plenty of room for, you know, the things I knew I would need for any season. So I have winter clothes, summer clothes. So under the bench, so we have storage up above, and then underneath, under the bench, there's a ton of storage. On this side, there was a composting toilet. I actually took that out so I would have more storage. So now I'm going to show you the storage space underneath. And as you can see, this will just swivel completely out of the way, or you can just take it out altogether if you want. But these just pop off, and underneath, this is my desk, office, you know, supplies, and my shoe closet. And on this side, kind of a mess, but I use packing cubes just to keep it all organized, and I just labeled it just because it can be a little cumbersome trying to find your clothes. But I've tried everything, and this works really well. So that's all 4 seasons of clothes. Up here, this is my book collection, my library. I'm a reader, so that works out really well. And I mean, I just love the extra touches that they added. It's so beautiful, and I mean, I added a little bit of fun miniature artwork, and I added the mirror. And I mean, just what they did with the tabletop. I saw this on Instagram and gave it to the design team, and they did this for me, so it's really beautiful. Up above here, I have plenty of storage, and this is where I keep all of the non-day-to-day things like extra blankets, raincoats. I have supplies. So this is a deep storage space. But it's not stuff I need every day because it's a little cumbersome to get past the curtains. So they added this beautiful curtain, which I love, just for like minimal privacy. And then at nighttime, I added some blackout curtains. So once I pull this, it's complete privacy, and it works really well. And that was something that it took me a long time trying to find something to work. I've tried many different things, and one day I was like, why don't I just get some blackout curtains? So I did this, and then I added some to the side door as well, and it works really well. This chair swivels all the way around, and so when I'm sitting here, sometimes I work from here, and I just pop up this extra countertop, and I can just sit here and work, and then I can swivel this around. So I have a couple of different options to either eat or watch TV or work on my computer. So I mean, I wasn't really sure how this would work as far as having the ability to, you know, really do my job. And as you can see, it's actually very functional. So now I'm going to show you the garage space, which I love. There's tons of storage in the back. So we have my water supply and the water pump. When we were doing the inside tour, I was showing you some of the deep pockets for storage, and they go all the way through. So on the back side, you have access to these shelves from the back as well. And they go back, I mean, it's like a 4-foot storage area. Here we have an outdoor shower. And my favorite part of all of this is the pull-out drawer. As you can see, it's very full. I have a tent, I have a paddleboard, all kinds of supplies, extra battery, air pump. We've added some extra storage options like these nets, which are awesome, and then we did some heavy-duty hooks to hang all of the hiking, hammocks. This is an inflatable chair for the beach, backpacks, bistro lights. You know, it's just very organized and functional.